The March jobs report stronger than expected, with the broader unemployment rate dropping to 3.8%. Diving deeper into the data, though, the jobless rate for Asians and Hispanics both fell sharply to 2.5% and 4.5%, respectively. But for blacks, the unemployment rate actually surged to 6.4%, and that is the highest level since August of 2022. Joining me now to discuss this disparity in jobs and the impact on the economy is Marc Morial, President and CEO of National Urban League and the former mayor of New Orleans. Thanks so much for being with us. First, talk about why we why do we have this disparity, and what can we do about it?
It's not easily explainable, but it must have something to do with discrimination in hiring practices. I mean, how else could you explain this sort of aberration where the joblessness rate for every other ethnic group has gone down with the exception of African Americans? So I was surprised to see it because this is otherwise a hot jobs report with significant job creation, 300,000 plus, 276,000 jobs average per month over the last year or so, 26 straight months of job creation above 200,000. It's a strange look. So what we should look for is whether this is an aberration, meaning a one-time occurrence, and what the job report looks like for African Americans next year. If we see a trend, there's something happening out there that needs to be aggressively addressed.
If it is a trend, Marc, what tools are out there to basically fix it or do something about this?
Well, I think we should wait and see. I mean, it would be easy for me to react very quickly to this, but I'd like to see if it's a trend. But what we have, unfortunately, is still this last hired, first fired, if you will, phenomenon, and it may have something to do with these aggressive attacks on DE&I that are taking place. The impact of it being to drive up the black unemployment rate. If that is so, then we're seeing a retreat from many commitments that were made post George Floyd in this nation towards a more equitable and just future. But I'm going to urge that this is a sign of concern. But I want to see, because from time to time we see in the jobs report months that are aberrational to the trend. Let's wait and see. But trust me, we're going to keep a close eye on this.
Yeah, and important to highlight. I wonder, Marc, what's the impact of higher rates? Does that have a disproportionate effect on this part of the population as well when you have things like higher credit card debt and mortgage rates?
Look, when people are not working, they can't meet the basic necessities of life. So the higher the unemployment rate for any community, it makes it harder for them to meet the necessity of taking care of themselves and their loved ones. And that is simply a fact. In an economy with this type of growth rate and with these type of unemployment rates, we should see these declines taking place across the board. The demand for workers, and this is what we see, is very, very strong in the American economy today.
Right. And Marc, I wonder, finally, you could just sort of comment on where you think interest rates are going this year and how many are on the table. Do you think the economy is looking very strong by those top line numbers? Of course, there's nuances within them. But do you think there's more risk to the Fed waiting or cutting too soon?
Well, look, the Fed should stick to its plan to cut 3 times on the timetable they've outlined. What's important for Fed policy is for people to trust their plan and for us to be able to understand what the expectations are. In my view, we'd like to see the cuts take place sooner rather than later. Why? What's driving some of the lingering inflation are housing costs, which represent 1/3 of the consumer price index. So by addressing driving down interest rates and making housing more affordable, making home ownership a little bit more affordable, it could have a positive impact on not only economic growth, but also on inflation.
Marc Morial, thank you very much for being with us today.
Thanks, teacher. Thank you.
By the way, mark your calendar for CNBC's second annual Game Plan Summit on September 10th in Los Angeles. The event brings together industry leaders and visionaries from the sports and entertainment worlds. To learn more and register, you can scan that QR code right on your screen or go to cnbcevents.com/gameplan.